For the warriors rising from battlegrounds, this ain't just music, it's survival song. For the ones who dare to live this long. Ones who through the windows of the soul I see a life of love that's been given to me. Not in riches or fleeting applause, but in the hands that hold and the heart's pure cause. Place your value where it's meant to stay, in the love that grows each passing day. The world's worth fades like a fleeting flame, but the soul's reflection will never wane. I've walked the road of trials and pain, felt the weight of loss, the sting of shame. But through the cracks light found its way, and love became my wealth each day. Place your value where it's meant to stay, in the love that grows each passing day. The world's worth fades like a fleeting flame, but the soul's reflection will never wane. The world may judge, may place a price, but they can't see what makes life nice. A child's laughter, a hand held tight, these are the treasures that make life right. The loom of love weaves strong and true, each thread a memory, a bond renewed. With faith as the anchor, our lives entwine, in the soul's reflection, our blessings shine. Place your value where it's meant to stay, in the love that grows each passing day. The world's worth fades like a fleeting flame, but the soul's reflection will never wane. So look through the windows and truly see the light of your soul and its legacy. For the world's worth fades, but love remains. Through the windows of the soul, life's truth sustains. The house is quiet where your laughter used to be. I still reach for the phone, wishing you'd answer me. If love could build a staircase, I'd climb it to the skies. But for now I send my prayers and tears I can't disguise. I wrote a letter to heaven in the silence of the night, filled it with memories, hopes, and a longing so tight. Shared how life keeps moving, though not quite the same, and how I still whisper softly when I speak your name. There's a candle by the window that we light in your place, and a picture that still brings warmth to this space. We hold close the keepsakes, your laughter in the air. Even though you're gone, we still feel you there. If there's a phone in heaven, I'd give anything to hear the sound of your voice saying, I'm still right here. Though the angels have your laughter and your song, we're still down here trying to carry on. Some days it feels like you're just out of view, in the wind in a dream or a sky painted blue. We talk to the silence, hope it echoes above. Each word a reminder, each tear full of love. We planted your favorite flowers beneath the old tree, a small sacred place where your spirit runs free. Though the seasons shift and time moves along, your memory stays steady, quiet and strong. If there's a phone in heaven, I'd give anything to hear the sound of your voice saying, I'm still right here. Though the angels have your laughter and your song, we're still down here trying to carry on. So I'll write you letters and whisper your name. Hold close your love in joy and in pain. One day we'll meet where no sorrows fall, but for now, heaven still hears me when I call. It's okay not to be okay. No shame in breaking down today. Don't hide behind a painted smile. Let the tears fall for a while. I see the cracks behind your grin, the silent storms you're holding in. You wear your pain like armor tight, but even warriors need rest at night. You walk through crowds like a ghost in chains, drowning deep in silent pain. But every heartbeat in your chest is proof you're worthy, like all the rest. You are not alone, never were, never will be. Every soul needs a light when it's too dark to see. You're not meant to battle on your own. Reach out your hand, you are known. You matter to me, to us, to them. You are not alone. It's okay to fall, to scream, to cry, to ask the haunting question why. But don't believe the voice that lies. You're not a burden, you're a prize. There's power in a simple plea. I need someone to stand with me. And when you speak your truth out loud, you break the silence like a vow. You are not alone, never were, Every soul needs light when it's too dark to see. You're not meant to battle on your own. Reach out your hand, you are known. You matter to me, to us, to them. You are not alone. We all have scars, we all have fears. We've all been shattered through the years, but love still finds us even when we've lost our will to start again. So don't give up, don't disappear. Your voice is something we need here. You bring a light the world has missed. A soul like yours deserves to exist. You are not alone, never were, never will be. Every soul needs a light when it's too dark to see. You're not meant to battle on your own. Reach out your hand, you are known. You matter to me, to us, to them. You are not alone. So breathe, my friend, just take your time. You're part of this grand, fragile design. No matter what the shadows say, it's okay not to be okay. They say it's just a box made of cardboard and tape, but it holds more love than this heart can take. It's memories sealed with a mother's grace, a whisper from heaven, a smile on her face. She was told at 16 she'd never know the sound of little feet or faces that glow. But God had a dream and placed it inside a blue-eyed boy with her spirit and pride. She filled it with tokens, small and true, each one a moment she saved just for you. A Mickey Mouse watch, a note, a song, proof that a mother's love lives strong. It's not just a box, it's her heartbeat and light, a gift for her sons through the silence of night. It holds every prayer, every tear that she shed. Even now she's near, though she rests with angels instead. So hold it close when the world feels too much. It's more than a box, it's her eternal touch. Zachariah, she saw you before you were born, in a dream where hope and love were sworn. She spoke your name before she ever knew that one day her arms would cradle you. Jeremiah, her joy, her shining flame. You carry her laughter, her strength, her name. She started the box when you came into life. Each item a thread of her love and strife. It's not just a box, it's her heartbeat and light, a gift for her sons through the silence of night. It holds every prayer, Even now she's near, though she rests with angels instead. So hold it close when the world feels too much. It's more than a box, it's her eternal touch. 18 years and you still reflect the very soul she did protect. She'd be so proud of the man you became, carrying kindness that still bears her name. To most these are things with no real weight, but they're pieces of her, of love and faith. Each breath you take, she's walking near, a guardian angel whispering, I'm still here. It's not just a box, it's her heartbeat and life, a gift for her sons through the silence of night. It holds every prayer, every tear that she shed. Even now she's near, though she rests with angels instead. So hold it close when the world feels too much. It's more than a box, it's her eternal touch. She taught you to love, to forgive, to be kind. Even in silence, her lessons unwind. Through caramel cakes and birthdays gone by, her love fills the air like stars in the sky. It's not just a box, it's her heartbeat and light, a gift for her sons through the silence of night. It holds every prayer, every tear that she shed. Even now she's near, though she rests with angels instead. So hold it close when the world feels too much. It's more than a box, it's her eternal touch. So today it's yours, passed down with care, the weight of a love beyond compare. She may be gone, but her soul never stops, living forever and above, in more than a box. You me sign up strong, you me no give up, spirit belong, you me strong more, yeah. Hear the drum, feel the call, this is the fight for your soul. The earth is shaking, mountains roar, the ocean's rising, waves on every shore. Hurricanes spin like a battle cry, but I lift my hand, I won't deny. They said the storms take me down, my fate's my anchor, I stand my ground. Sing, sing below you, fight for your soul. War cry rising, making us whole. Storms they threw see the light, I won't succumb. My armor is faith, my shield is grace. I'll fight this war and take my place. I saved the rocks they threw at me, stacked them high, made a sanctuary, a house of spirit, a house of prayer. Through every trial, he's always there. Though the enemy whispers, tries to deceive, I walk in truth and I still believe. Sings and below you, fight for your soul. War cry rising, making us whole. Stones they threw, now build my home. From the ashes we rise, never alone. Spirit war cry, drum beats roll. This is the battle for your soul. From Gaza's pain, broken lands, quakes in the earth, shake weary hands. Storms take homes, yet hope survives, because his light keeps us alive. The news may shout of fear and war, but we are called for something more. The night is long, but dawn will break. A kingdom built that none can shake. The blood of martyrs paved this way. Their spirit fights with us today. So raise your voice, let the nations hear. The power of love drives out the fear. I march with angels, I'm not afraid. The price was paid, the dead he raised. Spirit fire, holy flame, burning strong, will not be tamed. Through the darkness, we stand tall, for he has overcome it all. Sing below you, fight for your soul. War cry rising, making us whole. Stones they threw, now build my home. From the ashes we rise, never alone. Spirit war cry, drum beats roll. This is the battle for your soul. Spirit are strong, you mean don't give up. Drums of the earth, let the whole world know. Faith is the light that will never die. This is our spirit war cry. mountains rise and the valleys fall, when the weight of the world feels like it's all, I turn my eyes to heaven above. Through Christ my Savior, I'm filled with love. I can do all things through Christ my King. Through every trial, His praises I'll sing. His strength within me, my faith restored. I can do all things through Christ my Lord. When the storm clouds gather and skies grow dim, I place my trust, my hope in Him. He lights my path, He leads the way. Through Christ I'll rise each and every day. When I feel weak and the road is long, His power in me keeps me strong. He lifts me up when I can't stand. Through Christ I'm held in His mighty hand. With every breath, with every fight, through Christ I walk in His holy light. No fear can shake me, no shame can bind. For in His grace, true peace I find. I can do all things through Christ my King. Through every trial, His praises I'll sing. His strength within me, my faith restored. I can do all things through Christ my Lord. I can do all things through Christ my King. Through every trial, His praises I'll sing. His strength within me, my faith restored. I can do all things through Christ my Lord. There's a torch that shines in New York's bay, a beacon of hope that lights the way. Lady Liberty stands proud and tall, her silent plea still calls to us all. Give me a weary or oppressed, she said, a promise once made but now seems dead. It's an honor to be an American, to stand for freedom, every woman and man. If we're the great experiment, let us lead with hearts united, not divided by greed. A shining example for the world to see, that liberty lives in you and me. The Declaration spoke of freedom's fight, of inalienable truths and human rights. A nation born from courage and pain, built on the hope of justice's reign. But words on paper aren't enough, we must uphold them when the times get tough. The Constitution, our guiding star, a promise of equality near and far. The right to speak, to worship, to vote, the freedoms on which this nation's built and rode. Democracy thrives when we all take part, not tearing us down, but building with heart. It's an honor to be an American, to stand for freedom, every woman and man. If we're the great experiment, let us lead with hearts united, not divided by greed. A shining example for the world to see, that liberty lives in you and me. Immigrants built this land we love, dreamers below, a vision above. The tired, the poor, the tempest tossed, their sacrifice gained what we had lost. What happened to the welcome we gave to those seeking freedom, the home of the brave? If we are to lead, let us lead with grace, with kindness and strength, no hatred to trace. The great experiment must not fail. Together we rise, united we sail. It's an honor to be an American, to stand for freedom, every woman and man. If we're the great experiment, let us lead with hearts united, not divided by greed. A shining example for the world to see, that liberty lives in you and me. So let the torch burn bright once more for those who seek hope on this distant shore. If we're the land of the free, then let it be true for every soul, for me and for you. The honor to be an American cause. Let's stand together, tearing down the walls. The board is set, the pieces fall. Darkness whispers, tries to call, but there's a light that won't be moved, a holy truth you can't remove. The battle rages, but don't assume the King of Kings has one more move. The devil smirking, plotting schemes, breaking hearts and shattering dreams. You're on your knees, you're feeling weak, a broken soul too tired to speak. But in the silence, hear him say, I've overcome, I've paved the way. When you think you're out of time, when the mountains are too high to climb, when every door is locked and closed, and hope is just a word you used to know, remember this and stand on true. The King of Kings has one more move. The board is dark, the night is cold. The enemy says, I've got your soul. You see the trap, you see the snare, but heaven's armies meet you there. The checkmate's close, but grace breaks through. The Son of God makes all things new. When you think you're out of time, when the mountains are too high and closed. And hope is just a word you used to know. Remember this and stand on true. The King of Kings has one more move. The cross was heavy, the tomb was sealed, but death itself was forced to yield. The stone rolled back, the sky turned bright. Our Savior lives, He won the fight. He's calling out, I paid your dues. Your soul is mine, I died for you. The devil trembles, chains are gone. The victory shout
Great
becomes your song. From broken past to future bride,
sun on the porch and
the Lamb of God restores
life
the
falls back in
night.
its place.
No power of hell
Laughter
can
fills
hold
the
His
corners.
hand. The world feels soft and kind.
I sing a quiet blessing for the peace I get to find. On my knees I cry, oh King, come set me free. When my heart is breaking, hear this weary plea. Through the high and through the low, you're the only one I see. So I shout to the King, to rescue me.
Oh, in every trial and every pain, remember why He bore the shame. The blood He shed has made you free. Your love for all eternity. No scheme of hell can make Him lose your life secure. He died for you. So lift your head, the fight's not done. The battle's His, the war's been won. When Satan says it's over, friend, God's mercy says this isn't the end. Your soul's been bought, your heart renewed, and Jesus Christ has one more move. When you think you're out of time, when the mountains are too high to climb, when every door is locked and closed, and hope is just a word you used to know, remember this and stand on true. The King of Kings has one more move. The game is His, the victory's sure. No fear, no doubt, His love endures. Though the world may shake and kingdoms fall, the King of Kings is Lord of all. When you feel lost and nothing proves, just trust the one with one more move. If you had just 7 days, would you change or would you stay the same? chase dreams you left behind, or hold the ones you love one last time. Day one, I'm writing every name I know, every soul I've touched, every seed I've sown. I'd call them up, say I love you so, and thank them for the ways they've helped me grow. Step one, forgiveness, both given and received. Step two, remember all I still believe. 7 days to live, what a gift, what a curse to give. Would you run, would you cry, would you finally forgive? 7 days to live, life feels so short when it's slipping like a sea. I'd count them one by one, see what's left to give. Day two, I'd walk the streets of my hometown, see the old park bench where we used to hang around. Step three, take pictures of every single face. Step four, remember how love feels in every place. I'd breathe the air like it's brand new, every second's worth more when time's in view. Day three, I'd take my family's hands and tell them my story so they understand. Step five, I'd write them letters to keep so they'd feel me close every time they weep. I'd laugh through tears, make memories strong. Even with 7 days, life's a beautiful song. 7 days to live, what a gift, what a curse to give. Would you run, would you cry, would you finally forgive? 7 days to live, life feels so short when it's living like a sea. I'd count them one by one, see what's left to give. Day four, I'd take the road I never drove, find mountains and rivers, let my spirit roll. Step six, watch sunsets I never took time for. Step seven, just listen to the ocean roar. Life's not measured in years we get, but in moments we hold and don't forget. Day five, I forgive myself at last. Let go of the weight, the pain, and the past. I'd pray to God, thank Him for each breath, even the ones that brought me close to death. Step eight, I'd sing my favorite song out loud and dance barefoot under the stars and clouds. Day six, I'd sit in silence for a while, let the world slow down, let my heart just smile. I'd watch kids play, hear their laughter ring. It's the simple joys that make life sing. Step nine, I tell the truth, all I've ever hid, so they know who I am, not just what I did. 7 days to live, what a gift, what a curse
curse to give? Would you run? Would you cry? Would you finally forgive? 7 days to live, 7 days to live. Life feels so short when it's slipping like a sin. When it's slipping like a sin, I count them one by one, see what's left to give. Day 7, I gather all I hold dear. Pull them close, wipe away every tear. I tell them I'm ready, I've lived my best. Now it's time for my soul to finally rest. Step 10, I'd close my eyes, whisper good night, and thank this life for the beautiful fight. 7 days to live, what a gift, what a curse to give. Would you run, would you cry, would you finally forgive? 7 days to live. Life feels so short when it's slipping like a sea. When it's slipping like a sea, I'd count them one by one, see what's left to give. If you had just 7 days, would you change or would you stay the same? Maybe time's too precious to wait. Live like it's 7 before it's too late. Great days wake me smiling, coffee warm in my hands, sun on the porch and promise life falls back in its plans. Laughter fills the corners, the world feels soft and kind. I sing a quiet blessing for the peace I get to find. On my knees I cry, oh King, come set me free. When my heart is breaking, hear this weary plea. Through the high and through the low, you're the only one I see. So I shout to the King, Lord, won't you rescue me? Yeah. Oh, oh. Then come the iffy mornings, clouds that hang half clear, decisions whisper sideways, and doubt sneaks in with fear. I steady up my shoulders, take another breath and pray, trusting grace will meet me as I walk another day. There's a knee-bending mornings when the breath gets caught in ice, soul flows into the marrow, paying sorrow's price. I fall into the silence, hands outstretched to the sky, calling on the kingdom for a mercy that won't lie. On my knees I cry, oh King, come set me free. When my heart is breaking, hear this weary plea. Through the high and through the low, you're the only one I see. So I shout to the King, Lord, won't you rescue me? There's nights that bring the thunder, storms
storms that rattle bone and soul. When all my maps are useless and I can't find the road. But in the roar I feel a whisper, steady as a drum, a promise carved in starlight, I will not walk alone. There's grace in the returning, in the ash that bursts the flame. Scars become the lanterns, they call me by my name. I count the gifts of mercy, the hands that pulled me through, and lift a louder chorus for the love that proves true. On my knees I cry, oh King, come set me free. When my heart is breaking, hear this weary plea. Through the high and through the low, you're the only one I see. So I shout to the King, Lord, won't you rescue me? If my days keep changing weather, from the calm to hurricane, I'll keep this song like armor, and I'll sing through every pain. For every knee that's bending, every heart that's felt defeat, there's a stronger hand to hold you, and a voice that calls you sweet. I've had my great days, my iffy ones, and those that freeze the soul. But when the night gets heaviest, your light will make me whole. So I shout, King, hear my pleading, rescue this heart of me, till morning breaks forever, and I stand in victory. On my knees I cry, oh, set me free. When my heart is breaking, hear this weary plea. Through the high and through the low, you're the only one I see. So I shout to the King, Lord, won't you rescue me?
They say honor is earned, not claimed. I've walked beside real heroes, men and women who gave everything. So when someone like Ernie Shell puts on a lie like a uniform, calls himself a soldier without ever knowing the weight of that word, that's not just disrespect, that's stolen valor. And I won't stay silent, not now, not ever. I am Angelo Stevens, I took that vow to stand for truth, and I still do now, with boots in the dirt and pride in my chest. I serve with honor, won't settle for less. I've walked with warriors, I've stood in line, earned what I wore, this badge is mine. And when someone fakes what they never gave, I rise up strong for the real and brave. I am a soldier through and through. I know what it means to bleed red, white, and blue. I fight for the ones who gave it their all. I won't let a coward like Ernie Shell crawl. With honor and truth as a shield in my hand, I stand against stolen valor. This is my stand. I will always place the mission first, never accept defeat, no matter the worst. Ernie Shell lies for views and fame, but real soldiers carry a different name. He mocks the oath, he plays pretend, but that kind of fraud, it's got it. And he never served, yet he wears our scars while we bear buried brothers beneath the stars. I will never quit, I will never fall. I will answer freedom's call. I am disciplined, trained and proud. My honor speaks strong and loud. Ernie, you lie, but truth don't bend. We see your game, and it's near the end. You threaten, you fake, you try to destroy, but we fight back for every soldier, girl and boy. I am a soldier through and through. I know what it means to bleed red, white, and blue. I fight for the ones who gave it their all. I won't let a coward like Ernie Shell crawl. With honor and truth as a shield in my hand, I stand against stolen valor. This is my stand. I'm Angelo Stevens. I serve with pride. I stand with my brothers and sisters, and I will keep standing for the fallen, for the forgotten, and for the truth. You can lie on YouTube, Ernie Shell, but you can't lie to God, and you can't steal the soul of a real soldier. We see you, we remember, and we stand. I am an American soldier. I am a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I am an expert and I am a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier.
They swore they'd stand beside you till the battle met its end. But when the fire came close, they vanished like the wind. Soldiers trust, it's a sacred vow, not a slogan for your show. But some just wear the uniform until it's time to go. You were loud when the cameras rolled, saluting flags with hearts gone cold. When it got real, you walked away, left your brothers where they lay. Truth ain't worn like cheap perfume, it's carved in silence, sealed in tomb. Soldiers' trust, it turned to dust, shattered glass beneath the rust. It ain't a line you fake for views, it's something sacred you don't abuse. You know who you are, you're cold as stone, fucking over soldiers and abandoning your own. Told our secrets for a little fame, then pointed fingers, dodged the blame. Played the patriot, played the saint, but real ones know that mask ain't pain. You sold the oath for coins and cheers, while we still carry all the years. Soldiers trust a heavy load, not some shortcut down your road. It's not a game, it's not pretend, it's standing strong until the end. You know who you are, you're cold as stone, fucking over soldiers and abandoning your own. We bled and broke side by side, while you just smiled and ran to hide. Brotherhood was just a prop, a face for you, then came the drop. When duty knocked, you shut the door. You're not a soldier, just folklore. Soldiers trust, not bought or sold, not something weak, not something old. It's forged in war and mud and flame, not borrowed glory or borrowed name. You know who you are, you're cold as stone, fucking over soldiers and abandoning your own. You braced of right, but walked in lies. Sold your soul in a cheap disguise. You wore that rank like plastic pride, then ghosted out when truth arrived. Honor don't bend to your excuse. Real vets still bear that news. Soldiers trust, not for show. It's who you are when no one knows. It's blood, it's pain, it's nights alone. It's standing tall through flesh and bone.
You know who you are, you're cold as stone, fucking over soldiers and abandoning your own. You rallied loud when the coast was clear, but silence came when we drew near. You turned your back, then took your bow. We see your kind, we know you now. You played your part, but missed the truth. We paid in blood, you cashed in you. Soldiers trust, you don't forgive those who fake the way they live. It's not for clout, it's not for gain. It's walking proud through hell and pain. You know who you are, you're cold as stone, fucking over soldiers and abandoning your own. So here's to those who still stand tall, who never flinched, who took the fall. The quiet few with backs like steel, who don't need lies to make it real. We ain't your stage, we ain't your trend, we're soldiers still, until the end. Wars rage in the heavens, the sky's battle cries. Angels clash with darkness where eternity flies. People who can't perish, their shadows walk the land. Birds grounded in silence by a heavy unseen hand. Raindrops fall like teardrops as the world begins to break. A trembling earth forewarns of what's at stake. The world spins fast, but the time is short. An ever-turning globe will find its last resort. The seals are opened, the trumpet sounds. Paradise returns as heaven touches ground. Repent, it's near, his kingdom's here. The sun turns to shadow, the moon bleeds red. Stars fall from the heavens, the living fear the dead. Mountains crumble swiftly, the oceans roar and rise. All creation groans beneath the weeping skies. Unabrupt halt spins the world off its line. Prophecy fulfilled in the end of time. The world spins fast, but the time is short. An ever-turning globe will find its last resort. The seals are opened, the trumpet sounds. Paradise returns as heaven touches ground. Repent, for the Lord is near, his kingdom's here. Children cry for mercy, hearts cry out in fear. The righteous call for Jesus, knowing he is near. A sword in his mouth, fire in his eyes. The king of all creation descends from the skies. The earth stands still as he speaks his word. The Lamb of God reigns, his voice is heard. The broken made whole, the blinded now see. In the hands of the Savior, there's eternity. The seals are broken and the scroll unfolds. Judgment is written as the truth is told. The wicked wail in sorrow, the repentant find grace. The world's last chapter ends in a holy embrace. No more wars in the sky, no tears left to cry. Only life eternal as the Savior draws nigh. The world spins fast, but the time is short. An ever-turning globe will find its last resort. The seals are opened, the trumpet sounds. Paradise returns as heaven touches ground. Repent, for the Lord is near, his kingdom's here. So turn your heart to Jesus, for the end is clear. His promise of redemption wipes away all fear. Paradise returned, no more night, no more pain. Under the reign of the Lamb forever will remain.
I've walked through shadows, I've carried pain, I've seen the storms, I've stood in the rain. But even in darkness, I heard his call. The King is coming, he carried it all.
They tried to break me, but I would not fall. silence, I heard his voice call. Every wound I carry, he turns into light. The King is coming, he's ending the night.
The King is coming, I can see his face. Every tear is falling into endless grace. From the ashes rising, I will stand and sing. This is my story, the King is coming. I've been the broken, the lost and the scarred, but he took my weakness and made me his star. Chains that once bound me are shattered and gone. The King is coming, his victory's won. The King is coming, I can see his face. Every tear is falling into endless grace. From the ashes rising, I will stand and sing. This is my story, the King is coming. Day 41 came, the rain had to cease. My desert became a river of peace. Every battle fought, every trial endured. The King is coming, my future secured. The King is coming, I can see his face. Every tear is falling into endless grace. From the ashes rising, I will stand and sing. This is my story, the King is coming. The King is coming, I can see his face. Every tear is falling into endless grace. From the ashes rising, I will stand and sing. This is my story, the King is coming. I was lost, but now I'm found. On holy ground, I lay it down. Forever I'll sing, my soul will proclaim. The King is coming, forever his name. Already blew out my candles, but if I had one wish left to make, it wouldn't be riches, it wouldn't be fame. It'd be the power to heal what's broken, to see one heart awake. If you had the chance to mend a soul, would you risk the weight? Would you take the toll? In a world of pieces, scattered far and wide, could you find the strength to turn the tide?
I already blew out my candles, but maybe yours are still burning bright. If one spark can ignite another, then maybe we can set the dark alight. It's not for reward or recognition, but for love, for peace, for truth. I already blew out my candles. The wish now belongs to you. We live in a world of broken glass, cuts on our hands from the shattered past. But even the smallest act of grace can mend a life, can heal a space. It starts with one, it can spread to two, then three, then 10, until it's all brand new. Not a movement for glory, not a crown to claim, just hearts on fire, whispering a name. I already blew out my candles, but maybe yours are still burning bright. If one spark can ignite another, then maybe we can set the dark alight. It's not for reward or recognition, but for love, for peace, for truth. I already blew out my candles. The wish now belongs to you. Oh, there will be setbacks, there will be pain. Storms will come and pour down rain. But through the flood, one thing is clear: love can still hold, love can still steer. A breathtaking chain, one heart at a time. A ripple of mercy, a rhythm, a rhyme. From soul to soul, the healing flows like a garden of hope where kindness grows. I already blew out my candles, but maybe yours are still burning bright. Oh, if one spark can ignite another, then maybe we can set the dark alight. It's not for reward or recognition, but for love, for peace, for truth. Oh, I already blew out my candles. The wish now belongs to you. So here's to the wish we'll never see, the dream of a world where we're truly free. If fixing one life is all we can do, then maybe that light will carry us through. I already blew out spark and ignite another. Then maybe we can set the dark alight. Oh, it's not for reward or recognition, but for love, for peace, for truth. I already blew out my candles. The wish now belongs to you.
So if your flame is still alive, don't waste the chance. Don't just survive. Fix a heart and let it spread. A legacy of love when we're gone, not dead. Oh, I already blew out my candles, but perhaps yours are still lit.
When you're at the edge, broken and breathless, sometimes you don't need a miracle. You just need someone who hears you crying out. This is my SOS, and I pray heaven sends an angel.
I was sinking in silence, lost in the tide. No stars in the sky, no place left to hide. My voice was a whisper, my hope turned to dust. But I sent out a prayer, 'cause believe I must.
Send an angel, answer my SOS. Lift me up from this wilderness, wrap me in wings, calm my stormy seas. Bring me peace on bended knees. Lord, I need saving, no more, no less. Send an angel to answer my SOS.
Midnight came early, my soul full of rain, lightning in my chest, thunder in my brain. But somehow I knew, in the weight of this mess, a light would break through if I just confessed.
Send an angel, answer my SOS. Lift me up from this wilderness, wrap me in wings, calm my stormy seas. Bring me peace on bended knees. Lord, I need saving, no more, no less. Send an angel to answer my SOS. She came without warning, soft in her stride, a whisper of heaven, no fear in her eyes. Touched my shoulder, said, you're not alone. The pain in my chest turned back into stone. We walked through the ashes, she never let go. Carried my prayers to the stars I used to know. She didn't preach, she didn't shout, just held me up when my faith gave out. Send an angel, answer my SOS. Lift me up from this wilderness, wrap me in wings, calm my stormy seas. Bring me peace on bended knees. Lord, I need saving, no more, no less. Send an angel to answer my SOS.
Now I'm not the same, I carry the light, guided by someone who found me that night. And when I hear others crying through pain, I whisper that name again and again.
Send an angel, answer my SOS. Lift them up from the wilderness, wrap them in wings, calm their stormy seas. Bring them peace on bended knees. Lord, when they're lost and can't confess, send an angel to answer their SOS. I was drowning, but love wore wings and heard me cry. So now, I believe in angels, in answers, in grace.
I walk the roads, I chase the past, searching for answers that never could last. I thought my story was left untold, but love was waiting, strong and bold. I looked for faces I'd never known, a place to call mine, a name of my own. But in the searching I came to see, family is more than history. I built a life with my two hands, a father, a husband, I took my stand. Not bound by blood, but bound by love, a gift of grace from God above. I have found what I was looking for, not in the past, but in so much more. A home of love, a guiding light, in their embrace I know I'm right. I have found what I was looking for, not in the past, but in so much more. A home of love, a guiding light, in their embrace I know I'm right. Through every storm, through every test, I held on strong, I gave my best. No longer lost in what could have been, I found my home in them again. My children's laughter, their endless dreams, a love much greater than it seems. And when my grandson calls my name, I know my heart has found its place. The past is gone, I've made my way, no more regrets, no debts to pay. For in their love I stand secure, I have found what I was looking for. I have found what I was looking for, not in the past, but in so much more. A home of love, a guiding light, in their embrace I know I'm right. So here I stand, no need for more, I have found what I was looking for.
I was lost in the storm, drowned by silence, wrath in my heart, no room for guidance, till someone came, not with judgment or a plan, but with a lamp, just a lamp in their hand. Bring me a lamp when I'm stuck in the dark, not a sermon, not a speech, just a flicker, a spark. I was drowning in bottles, thinking that was life, treading the same path, caught by pain and
and strife, family names etched in rust and its scars, living like ghosts trapped behind bars. But you brought me light when I only knew night. You didn't fix me, you just stood by right, held up the truth without saying a word. Let me find peace in the echoes I heard. Not preaching, just being, that was your art. Bringing me a lamp straight into my heart.
Didn't know my father, but I wore his chains, his habits, his hurts, his hungover reins. Mama cried behind locked bathroom doors. I learned silence hurts more than the wars. Try to be numb, try to feel tough, but the mirror told me I'd had enough. You didn't tell me how to be free, you just lit a path so I could see. Didn't drag me forward or push me through, you walked beside me and that was true. Sometimes healing ain't grand or loud, sometimes it's quiet, just lost in the crowd. But you brought me light when I only knew night. You didn't fix me, you just stood by right, held up the truth without saying a word. Let me find peace in the echoes I heard. Not preaching, just being, that was your art. Bringing me a lamp straight into my heart. The world screams loud with its twisted dreams, tells you to be by any means, but living for them is a losing game. Chasing applause while forgetting your name. Now I'm done with the act, done with the play. Gonna live for me, come what may. Problems out there feel like mountains wide, but I learned to climb from the strength inside. No longer seeking outside for grace. Found my purpose in your steady face. One lamp, one soul, one night turned day. And I found a home when you lived the way. Yeah, you brought me light when I only knew night. You didn't fix me, you just stood by right, held up the truth without saying a word. Let me find peace in the echoes I heard. Not preaching, just being, that was your art. Bringing me a lamp straight into my heart. So if I meet someone stuck like I was, I won't give them rules or just because. I'll sit in their dark like you did for me, with nothing to sell, just a will to be. Cause sometimes the brightest thing ever shown is the light you share without throwing a stone. You brought me light when I only knew night. Didn't fix me, just stood by right. You showed me how just being can heal. That love without judgment is real. So now I carry that lamp in my hand to bring light to others, just like you planned. You didn't save me with answers. You saved me with presence, a lamp, a path, and now I walk it free.
I walked alone through storms and sand, with nothing left but trembling hands. No compass map or guiding flame, just shadows calling out my name. But somewhere past the pain and fear, a whisper said your hope is near. The years had taken all I knew, family scattered, hearts untrue. I wore regret like heavy chain, and silence drowning in my shame. But mercy stood beyond my view, waiting there to break me through. On the shoreline of grace I saw their eyes, the ones I lost in angry skies. Arms wide open, love unscarred, healing every shattered part. I found my way, I found my place on the shoreline of grace. I cursed the stars, I cursed the sky, I let my faith in heaven die. but ashes don't define the flame, and even ruins call his name. The waves kept washing guilt away until I knelt and learned to pray. On the shoreline of grace I felt his hand lifting me from broken sand. Every wound and every scar felt like echoes from afar. I found my path, I found my peace on the shoreline of release. I saw my mother's tear-stained smile. I hadn't seen her in a while. And my father's voice, once lost in war, now welcomed me to something more. The prodigal had come to shore, not just forgiven but restored. On the shoreline of grace they held me tight. No blame, no anger left to fight. Faith returned where pain once grew, and every word they spoke was true. I found my song, I found my name on the shoreline of flame. The Lord was quiet, still, and kind. He met the cracks within my mind. He didn't preach, he didn't scold. He just embraced my soul grown cold. And in his gaze I saw the proof that every loss can lead to truth. On the shoreline of grace I heard his voice telling me you still have choice. The tide that stole so much from me now carried home my family. I found my hope, I found my fire on the shoreline God had raised. My children's laughter reached my soul, the final piece to make me whole. Their hands in mine, the circle closed. The winds of time at last composed. A melody I thought I'd lost was given back without the cost. On the shoreline of grace, love built a throne where none of us would stand alone. Through storms we walked, through storms we healed, and every scar became our shield. I found my life, I found my faith on the shoreline God had paved. So if you're wandering through the night, no stars above, no end in sight, there's still a shore, there's still a flame, where loss returns and love reclaims. Just walk the tide with tear-stained face. You'll find your home on the shoreline of grace.
I carried weights I couldn't name, tied to guilt, regret, and blame. But when I reached the end of me, I found a place to be set free. No more chains, no more disguise, just grace beneath forgiving skies. I looked in mirrors stained with pain, each crack a memory, each tear a name. The ones I lost, the things I feared, the silent screams I never cleared. But in that quiet I heard him say, you've cried enough, just cast away. So I cast it all away into the waters wide. Let go of hate, let go of pride. I'm not my past, I'm not that flame. I rise renewed in Jesus' name. Now I walk in light, not shades of gray. 'Cause I cast it all away. Forgiveness wasn't just a word,
It was a song my soul had heard. For years I fought to earn my peace, but peace don't come from war or grief. It comes when mercy breaks the stone and tells your heart you're not alone. So I cast it all away, let rivers take the weight, washed in faith, no more debate. I'm not that storm, I'm not that cry, I'm grounded now beneath the sky, and in His truth I choose to stay. As I cast it all away, I used to live with ghosts behind every step of fault in time, but healing walks where faith is sown, and grace will build your cornerstone. I found my footing on the shore, where pain don't speak to me no more. So I cast it all away, no tether to the fire. Each step is now a step much higher. No bitterness, no need for blame, just purpose marching through my frame. I'm walking tall in light today, 'cause I cast it all away. Now I stand with open hands, reaching toward my promised plans. Forgiveness doesn't mean forget, it means I'm not bound by regret. I serve the truth, I walk in love. My peace comes only from above. So I cast it all away, beneath the crimson flood. The cross has claimed what once was mud. I'm free to live, I'm free to shine, no longer held by guilt's design. My soul's no longer led astray, since I cast it all away. So here I stand with skies made clear, no chains, no doubt, no voice of fear. I live in faith, I walk in grace. The past no longer owns my place. I've cast it all, I'm free today. Forever, I've cast it all away.
I've walked through fire, I've drowned in rain, carried a lifetime of silent pain. But through it all, I kept the spark that turned my wounds into a work of art. From the halls of St. Giles, cold and grim, where light was stolen, hope grew dim, I found a voice beneath the cries and turned the truth into my rise. Each chapter written with my tears turned broken youth to burning spears. They mocked, they doubted, they tried to claim that speaking out was seeking fame. But I had faces in my mind, the lost, the silenced, left behind. So I stood up, my soul exposed, and gave them all a light to hold. Heaven is for real, I know it deep. It held me close when I couldn't sleep. Not just above, but here and near. In every fight, in every tear. Heaven's not just clouds and skies, it's rising when the Spirit cries.
I face the wolves behind the screens, who twist the truth in digital scenes. But even in that poison tide, I found my strength, I would not hide. With every smear, with every blow, my roots grew deeper down below. I climbed the golden staircase high, with every prayer and every sigh of faith and love. Each step I healed, until God's open arms revealed the truth I chased, the peace I sought, the kind this world could never buy.
Heaven is for real, I've touched its flame. It's more than words or just a name. It's every time I chose to stay when I could have just walked away. It's found in grace, not just above, but in the hands of those we love. My wife, my kids, my sacred crew, the ones who know what I've been through. Their love my anchor through the tide, their faith the wings on which I ride. They saw the light in all my scars and kept me aiming for the stars. Now I protect, now I create, with coffee beans and songs of faith. I advocate, I write, I sing, a soldier with a lion's wing. My legacy's not pain or war, it's truth and hope and so much more. Heaven is for real and I still rise, with healing fire behind my eyes. No stolen past can hold me down, I'll wear my story like a crown. Heaven's real, I've seen it shine in every soul I helped align.
Heaven is for real, I've walked that road with burdened heart and heavy load. But now I stand in sacred light, a child of dawn, reborn from night. Heaven is for real, and it lives in me, a truth beyond what eyes can see.
In the darkest place I've ever known, where echoes feel like home, where love's a ghost and time don't care, I sat in silence, drowning in air. I woke in a cavern, cold and alone, carved by the weight of things I've known. Tears on the stone, a heart gone numb, where hope once stands, now shadows come. What do you do when the light won't shine, when the world turns its back like it's by design? You scream to the stars, but they don't reply. Still, something in me won't let me die. I buried my love beneath regret, marked the grave with words I can't forget. I whispered prayers, then cursed the sky, asking God why He passed me by. What do you do when the light won't shine, when the world turns its back like it's by design? You scream to the stars, but they don't reply. Still, something in me won't let me die. I drank from the well of apathy, didn't care who I hurt, including me. But somewhere beneath that heavy stone, a flicker burned, I was not alone. What do you do when the light won't shine, when the world turns its back like it's by design? You scream to the stars, but they don't reply. Still, something in me won't let me die. A voice cracked through the bitter cold, a memory warm, a story old, a friend I lost, a child's laugh,
reminded me of the better half. The cavern echoed one last sound, a heartbeat rising from the ground. I reached for faith with trembling hands and stood again where hope still stands. Now every scar's a line of grace, every shadow knows its place. I may still cry, I may still fall, but found my voice inside it all. What do you do when the light won't shine? You fight like hell with a broken spine. You scream to the stars till your lungs run dry, and you rise, you refuse to die.
Maybe I'm not done. Not just yet. Even here, in the dark, I won't forget. Face not found in skies so fair. It's born in caverns.
They whisper lies to bring you low, afraid to see your spirit grow. They hate the peace you finally found. When you rise above, they drag you down. They place their worth upon your name, a twisted game to spark the flame. But I won't fall into their gloom, won't be trapped in their void of doom. They seek to break, but I will heal. My faith and strength they cannot steal. Their words are daggers, sharp and cruel, fueled by envy, their only rule. They seek to shatter, not to mend, a path of ruin they won't defend. But I hold fast, my heart's my own. Their hate can't touch the seeds I've sown. No, I won't fall into their gloom, won't be trapped in their void of doom. They seek to break, but I will heal. My faith and strength they cannot steal. They feed on shadows, thrive on pain, hoping to drown you in their rain. But I've seen the sun, I felt the light. Their darkness fades in truth, pure might. I'll walk away, I'll close the door. Their power fades when I want more. To build is hard, to tear is weak. They chase destruction, never peace. But I will climb, and I will grow. Through every storm, I'll let it show. Their hollow void can't hold my fire. I'm lifted higher by my desire. So let them scream, let them fight. I'll find my way through darkest night. Their value placed on me is small, for in my soul I stand tall. I'll rise above, no chains to bear. Their hate dissolves in love's pure air. No, I won't fall into their gloom, won't be trapped in their void of doom. They seek to break, but I will heal. My faith and strength they cannot steal.
In the shadows, there are stories untold of incredible journeys, resilience so bold. Foster care, a path of light for children needing warmth through the night. To be a foster child, a journey so wild. From soft beds to dreams, stability compiled. Profound impacts, love so grand. In the arms of those who lend a hand. Dedicated hearts, opening wide. Homes in love, where children can hide. The challenge is real, emotions run high. But we give them hope, a home to rely. To be a foster child, a journey so wild. From soft beds to dreams, stability compiled. Profound impacts, love so grand. In the arms of those who lend a hand. Oh, supporting youth, families too. Helping children rise anew. The hardest job, rewards untold. In every heart, a story unfolds. Come together, celebrate with me what it's like to be a foster family. Laughs and tears, celebrations and strife. Working through these children's lives. To be a foster child, a journey so wild. From soft beds to dreams, stability compiled. Profound impacts, love so grand. In the arms of those who lend a hand. Oh, if we stay steadfast, true to the end, we'll see children grow, hearts to mend. From babies to adults, strong and wise. Foster love reflected in their eyes. To be a foster child, a journey so wild. From soft beds to dreams, stability compiled. Profound impacts, love so grand. In the arms of those who lend a hand. Oh, more homes are needed, more hearts to care. Let's open our doors, love to share. Change their path, their destiny. Open, ready and free. To be a foster child, a journey so wild. From soft beds to dreams, stability compiled. Profound impacts, love so grand. In the arms of those who lend a hand.
There would be no need for heroes